America, a family prepares to leave the land their ancestors farmed for generations. Once rich and productive soil becomes increasingly unviable, crops wither, and survival becomes uncertain. Their story reflects a global crisis. Intensive agriculture is degrading the very land that sustains life. For decades, agriculture fed billions, but at a cost. Exhausted soil, vanishing biodiversity, and extreme weather events like floods and droughts. These escalating challenges aren't confined to rural villages. They threaten food production and stability worldwide. Experts are urging action.
Hi, I'm Tony Robbins. Listen, I want to talk to you about a subject most people don't think much about. Soil. Soil? Yes. The soil is being degraded at a tempo that most people are unaware of worldwide. And that means agriculture is down almost 52% according to the UN. There's a degradation in the soil. And the soil is literally our bodies. We're made from the soil. Everything that we grow, everything that we eat comes from it. And yet we've been very unconscious about it.
We are talking about climate change, carbon emissions, and global warming and various other aspects. But we are not addressing soil. Soil is the habitat upon which zillions of lives thrive. Once there is no richness in soil, then you have forsaken the planet in many ways.
Hello, this is Jane Goodall. Soil is the biggest ecosystem on the planet, and so few people know anything about it. 1 teaspoon of healthy soil probably contains more microbes than there are people on Earth. And some 87% of all life on the planet depends on it.
We had rich soil. In that, whatever was deficient, we put a little bit of nitrogen or phosphate or something, suddenly the crops burst out.
Yes.
Then we forgot that we have to put organic content. We just started putting these salts forever, and in 25 to 30 years' time, the soil becomes fallow. We must understand, if you add organic content to sand, sand will turn into soil. If you remove all organic content from the soil, soil will become sand. In normal agricultural soil, the minimum organic content should be between 3 to 6%. The most minimum is 3%. At least this minimum to keep the soil alive, to keep the soil as living soil.
I think the 3% minimum is something I've been pushing for the last 40 years. I've been causing trouble for a while. 3% is kind of the borderline where you've got enough diversity in the kinds of foods that are present so that all of the necessary sets of microorganisms will be able to perform their jobs at the right time and in the right place.
You know, Brian, what I love about SGTM is how we have such a passion for trying to change the world, especially with 50% of the soil worldwide having been destroyed, that within the last 50 to 100 years was farming. I mean, it's an incredible mission. You can see how so many companies are dumping chemicals on it, trying to try to bolster it, and it's the wrong approach. Get these chemicals out of our life and get it organic. Get it in a way that we can reduce the water consumption and really change things.
Well, I like what you're saying, Barry, because many times we lack the knowledge in it, right? There's so much stuff going on that is causing so much pain and harm to our environment and our land, and we're ruined because of a lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't become aware, and that's what I love about SGTM.
Yeah.
That's what I love about so many people like Jimmy Houston, Paul Huber, and all these people that are coming together from different industries, coming together with the same mission,
Yeah.
the same goal to restore those things that were dead, because the future is important.
Everybody talks about soil. Soil is the biggest problem in the world. We have destroyed our soil with chemicals, with pesticides. And you just take, for instance, I live in Florida now. In the state of Florida, Florida's an aquifer. The whole state is a giant aquifer. So when all those farmers are dumping fertilizers and pesticides into their fields, it all washes into the aquifer, which washes into Okeechobee, then gets flushed out into the ocean. It kills all the seagrass, it poisons the beaches, it kills the fish, and with no seagrass, we have no baby fish. We're working very hard right now to get this mandated in the state of Florida for all the farmers, and it will stop pesticides and fertilizers, which also, it's the bad word, it's the C word, but it does cause cancer. We need to eat healthier. We need a healthier world. And that's what the Sustainable Green Team is all about.
Less water, more life. Welcome to SGTM's Waterless Garden, a revolutionary soil designed to transform how we grow and care for our planet. Waterless Garden isn't just soil. It's a living, organic solution crafted with purpose. Every step of its process is dedicated to boosting both plant health and environmental resilience. Each component in Waterless Garden is hand-selected for its nutrient density, water retention, and soil vitality. Trillions of living microbes are at the heart of this blend, enhancing nutrient availability and driving water efficiency. Our efficient, eco-friendly process accelerates what nature takes years to achieve. With precision and care, we create an ideal environment for microbes to thrive, crafting a nutrient-rich soil in just months. The result is extraordinary, a dark, nutrient-loaded humus soil that holds water efficiently, reducing the need for frequent watering. This soil keeps plants hydrated, even in dry conditions. The living microbes in Waterless Garden also help capture carbon, breaking down organic matter to release essential nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus. This process supports natural nutrient cycling, reducing reliance on synthetic fertilizers. Waterless Garden enhances soil structure, inviting earthworms, fungi, and beneficial bacteria. Together, these organisms reduce compaction and promote deep root growth. With Waterless Garden, you're choosing a soil that's both eco-friendly and efficient. It's designed for gardeners who want vibrant, low-maintenance landscapes while reducing their environmental impact. By using Waterless Garden, you're part of a movement towards sustainable gardening. This soil solution supports resilient ecosystems, 1 yard at a time. Less water, more life. Choose Waterless Garden to nurture your plants and restore the planet. Join us on this journey towards sustainable gardening.